Now, as I mentioned before, I was abused um, until my parents got divorced. My father had to
Yeah.
have control over everything. The TV, what we watched, we had to watch what he wanted to watch. And when my father was working, at that time, he was a telephone man. And so he's actually gone for uh, a few days at a time, sometimes 2 weeks. And so there was peace, there was harmony at home. My mom was not abusive, and she was really good with us kids. But my dad, when he was home, he had to control the noise level. He had to control what music you listen to, just about everything. Even at nighttime, if you wanted to go to the bathroom, you had to go to the bathroom before you went to bed. If you had to pee, well, you were screwed. There was a couple times I peed my bed. But I eventually learned to open the window and go out on the roof, and I'd pee on the ground, and so I got around that. I tried to get down the stairs, but unfortunately some of the stairs squeaked, and so you had to kind of memorize which ones in the dark that you're stepping on in order to get to the bottom to get to the bathroom. And I was only successful a couple times. That was it. The rest of the time, I got caught, and he would say, "Get your ass back up there and get up there." Now, the abuse, eventually went away. I ended up living with them later on when I was 17, and so things were good. The only problem we had then was one time I tried to commit suicide, and he beat the shit out of me. Punched me right in the face. Oh, shoved me up against the wall, punched me. Yeah, that fatherly love that he always had. But that only happened one time. The rest of the time was okay. My father it changed, which was good. But when I was younger, no. He was a mean son of a bitch. And I'll never forget that. Like one time, me and my sister was outside across the street playing, and he yelled, "Time to come home, kids!" And so he seemed really nice, different than usual. So we went in the house. As soon as we got in, he grabbed a hold of our hair, and I was on my tippy toes because he pulled up, and he threw me in a closet and put a concrete block in front of it and left me in there for, I don't know, I didn't have a watch. And what he did with my sister, I have no idea, but I could hear her crying. But, you know, that was rough on us. I wanted so bad to have a relationship with my father. He didn't want to share his life. He definitely wouldn't make YouTube videos. He wouldn't even talk to me about his life unless he was drinking. And he was an alcoholic, which really sucked. Every day, he was a faithful worker. He worked all the time. But when he wasn't working, he was drinking, hanging out with his friends at the bar, playing in his band because he played bluegrass and country. And I wanted so badly to have a relationship like I've seen other people have, and it wasn't there. So I didn't really have a father figure. I got to visit him, stuff like that, even on birthdays. He'd actually send me my gift and card on my sister's birthday, and on her birthday, my card and gift. So it just like it was really messed up, and I wish I was told that his dad was rough on him, you know, real strict discipline. Luckily, that didn't affect me for the rest of my life. And I think it's because my mom and him got divorced. So therefore, I wasn't there being abused for many, many years. It was just a few years of my childhood. And later on, when I was 17, the one incident that happened um, is something that affects a lot of people out there. A lot of people are abused. Right now, somebody out there is being abused by their parents. And you see it in the news all the time. My God, I just saw a woman beating up two kids in her house, and she got arrested. And her daughter bullied somebody, and that girl killed herself. So, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, they say, and I believe that's true. But in my case, I got out, thank God. All right, so that's it on that. Share your story with me if you want to, or if you have any feelings about parenting. I'd appreciate it. Okay, so I'm out, and I'm trying to keep it real. Bye.